Welcome once again to my studio, a place where color, memory, and hope come alive. Hi, I'm Tina Sellek. I'm with Tina's Inspired Art. And art has been my lifelong companion, a language for soul when words fall short. After a 25-year corporate career, I finally answered the call to paint full-time, embracing the vulnerability and joy that come with rediscovering myself through creativity. My journey as an adoptee, a seeker of belonging, and a lover of nature shapes every brushstroke and every story I share with you. Here you'll find vibrant mixed media oil paintings that explore identity, connection, and the quiet strength that blooms from within. My signature motif, a vase, appears again and again, not just as a vessel for flowers, but as a symbol for shelter, being feminine, and resilience. Each piece is layered with luminous color and soft flowing forms, inviting you to pause, reflect, and perhaps see your own story mirrored in the art. I believe art is more than decoration. It's a bridge between past and present, a celebration of vulnerability and transformation. Whether you're an adoptee searching for your roots, someone longing for acceptance, or simply a lover of beauty and hope, I hope my work makes your walls smile and your heart feel seen. This painting was born from a place of deep reflection. As someone who has spent a lifetime exploring questions of identity and belonging, I often find myself returning to the idea of inner strength, the quiet, persistent voice that reminds us we are all worthy, even when the world feels overwhelming. Whispers of Confidence is my way of honoring that voice, not just in myself, but in anyone who has ever felt unseen or uncertain. At the heart of this piece is a crowned figure, her eyes gently close, surrounded by lush bouquet of roses. The crown isn't about royalty in the traditional sense. It's a symbol of self-empowerment, a gentle reminder that we each carry a unique light within us. The roses painted in vibrant pinks and reds represent love, vulnerability, and the beauty that can bloom even in changing seasons. You'll notice a butterfly fluttering among the petals. Its delicate wings, a symbol of transformation and hope. For me, butterflies are a reminder that growth often comes from embracing change, even when it feels uncomfortable. The doves, with their soft presence, bring a sense of peace and freedom, encouraging us to let go of old stories and step into new possibilities. Anchoring the composition is this glass vase, a recurring motif in my work. To me, the vase is a vessel of shelter, connection, and resilience, holding space for both fragility and strength. It's a metaphor for the ways we protect our hearts while still allowing ourselves to be seen. Creating Whispers of Confidence was an act of self-discovery. Each brushstroke was a conversation with my own doubts and dreams, a celebration of the journey toward self-acceptance. My hope is that when you look at this painting, I mean really look at this painting, look deep, you feel a sense of calm and encouragement, a whisper that you too are enough, just as you are. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and for supporting my art journey. If Whispers of Confidence resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories from my studio. And if you'd like to see this piece in person or add it to your collection, you can find all the details in the description below. Until next time, may you carry confidence and hope wherever your journey leads. Let me review a little bit about what I've already done on this piece thus far. As you did already see, I went ahead and painted the vase and gave it like a gold shimmer look to it. And I started to lay down my base layer of acrylics in my background. Now, I saw a few areas on my sketch that I wanted to just clarify, of which you can see me doing right now, with ensuring that I have these shoulders at the right angle, form, and the neck itself seemed a little funny for me. So I wanted to just verify everything was a little bit structured better, and the form and shape was a little bit, I guess it looked a little wonky to me. So I wanted to fix that up a bit. But let me explain to you why I enjoy using mixed media and why this foundation really matters. To really get some depth and dimension in your work, I start by laying down layers of spray paint, inks, acrylics, and this all creates a visual history beneath the surface. These under layers peek through the oils. I always add oils last. And these layers, if you keep layering thin layers, and you can actually see these through the thin layers of oils when you're in your oil phase. So I really enjoy this part of my process. By adding these complexities, it really gives a sense of time in your piece and transformation. It's perfect for different themes of identity and belonging, of which I always resonate with. I like to add texture and just a little bit of tactics to my pieces, like tactile items, using stencils, gems, 3D elements. Like you'll see in the future of this piece, I add a 3D element of a flower on the vase. This really gives my work a physical presence. This not only makes the piece more engaging up close, but also invites your viewers to experience the art beyond the visual, almost as if they could reach out and touch your individual story. And I particularly love this part of it. I like to add pattern and variety in my work by using different stencils, and patterning breaks up the surface. It really introduces depth, rhythm, and movement. This variety keeps the eye moving, and it adds layers of meaning to each piece. Each pattern or texture can symbolize a different aspect of your journey you're trying to express. I have the creative freedom to use mixed media foundations because this allows for experimentation. It's in my DNA to experiment. If something doesn't work for me, I just paint over it, I scrape it, or I just let it become part of my story. This process mirrors the theme of transformation and self-discovery in my work. I typically start my foundation with a primed canvas or a panel or whatever surface that I choose to paint on. Sometimes a colored ground, like a wash of acrylics, can really set the mood for your overall piece. Then I move into spray paints and inks, and sometimes crayons and markers, sometimes just charcoal. Using these for loose, gestural type marks really gives you that atmospheric effect. They dry quickly and can be layered for subtle color shifts. I apply acrylics, and I usually use acrylics in a blocking format, meaning I block in major shapes, forms, and color fields. Acrylics are great for bold underpainting and can be used with stencils for patterns. Using the stencils and patterns, I apply these with spray paint, sometimes with acrylics, to introduce different motifs, structure, or different symbolisms. This is where I really embed the meaning of my pieces, adding floral patterns, sometimes geometric shapes, forms, lines. I like to add texture and sometimes 3D elements to my pieces. In this piece, I added gems, molding paste, some collage material. For the crown and the vase, these elements create focal points and a real tactile interest. I usually let it cure. You have to make sure all the water-based media are fully dried before moving into your oil phase. This prevents adhesion issues and ensures the longevity of your piece. When I transition to oils, I really let those underlayers show through for your brushwork to give it depth and dimension. Oils can be transparent glazes to let the foundation show through, or you can use opaques for emphasis to give it texture and depth. You will notice as we go through this process with creating all these flowers, I actually changed my mind. I do this often. I decided to not have the red and white roses, and instead I chose a different color palette. While I did like this look of the red, gold, and white on this painting, I just really wanted to have a softer feel to this. Even though this looked elegant at the moment, I just woke up the next morning and I decided to paint different colors on here. So you will see them change in the future. I'd love to hear from you though. Whoever is watching this play out, let me know in the comments down below if you like the red and white, what you liked about it, and which you preferred, because it won't hurt my feelings if you preferred the red and white. That only gives me more ideas in the future to do some red and white if people are liking the red and white. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. After I painted this flower here above her shoulder, I actually didn't like this flower there, so you'll see later on, and here we are, I decided to change it up. So I actually paint 3 different roses up here in this corner area, and I think it just turned out a whole lot prettier. So you'll see that play out in just a few minutes. Thank you once again for spending this time with me and for supporting my art. If Whispers of Confidence resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so for more stories from my studio, Tina's Inspired Art. And if you'd like to see this piece in person or add it to your collection, you can find all the details in the description down below. You can head over to my website at tinasinspiredart.com to see my full collection of all of my paintings. I hope you enjoy them, and until next time, may you carry confidence and hope wherever your journey leads you.